Welcome to Sully's Pub. Great to have you. In fact, I had a buddy of mine here, popped in just last night. He loves old fashions. I make a good one. I said, how was your week? He said, good. I just had a big sales call. And of course, I never really knew what the guy did. And I said, so what's your company sell? Like, what do you guys do? And it's like the first time he'd ever heard that question. He rambled on for about 4.5 minutes. He was like drooling on himself. He was spilling his drink. And you could tell the guy, he kind of struggled with, what the hell do you guys do for a living and why should the client care? So I poured him a shot of Jameson. I said, hey, let's try it again. And of course, that took 5.5 minutes because, again, he was drooling all over his shirt. And I said, well, what do you do when a client asks you, what do you do for a living? You kind of mumble like that? And he said, well, yeah, I should probably tighten it up, Sully. I said, oh, yeah, you got to tighten it up. He's like, well, I don't know how to do it. I'm not a really good writer. And I said, ooh, have you ever heard of something called ChatGPT? He said, yeah. I said, watch this. I'm going to go to ChatGPT voice mode. Now, let's say someone asks me, hey, Brian, tell me about Sully's Pub in 30 seconds or less, and what makes it so good? Jude, give me a 30-second elevator pitch that I can practice, drill, and rehearse so in the future it rolls off my tongue like poetry. Ready? Go.
Absolutely. I'll give you a nice move on. Here we go. All right. So Sully's Pub is basically your go-to neighborhood spot where everyone's welcome and the vibe is always friendly. We've got great drinks, some awesome local brews on tap, and a crowd that feels like family. What makes it special is that the conversations flow as easily as the pies, and you'll always leave with a good story or two. So in a nutshell, it's just the perfect place to unwind and feel right at home. There you go. Just like that.
Just like that. Came up with a 30-second elevator pitch for Sully's Pub. Now, maybe you work for XYZ Surgical. Ask yourself the question, if someone asked me, what does XYZ Surgical do for a living? Would I answer and articulate this in a precise fashion? If not, go cheat. In fact, you can ask it to make you different versions for different types of decision makers. It's unbelievable. So if you're crappy at writing, better at drinking, don't worry about it. Use AI to help you develop your precise elevator pitch, then practice, drill, and rehearse it. And the next time someone asks, hey, what makes you so damn good? You're going to smile with confidence. That's going to roll off your tongue, and you will convince them that you're the person they should do business with. So, we'll see you next time. You better be ready with a great pitch. Bye.